sure you didn't want to celebrate down at the Union Hall?
I'm sure.
I would have thought that you'd have arranged for a huge victory party.
I wasn't sure I'd win.
Oh, come on. Don't believe that for a minute.
Well, I'm getting tired of crowds. I don't want to be anywhere else but here.
That friend of yours, Mr. Grenville, he seems like an awfully nice man. But I'm curious about something.
Yes?
Well, how come an immigrant dock worker could become involved with a man like Damon Grenville?
I didn't stay a dock worker long. I met Damon through friends in New York. He gave me some investment advice.
Uh-huh. Which is how come you are now the proud owner of 6 nightclubs.
I don't want to talk about my nightclubs.
Don't you?
I don't want to talk about anything.
Glasses. Let's get some glasses with the champagne. To victory, Mr. President.
Thank you.
To your very bright future.
To our very bright future. What's the matter with you?
Well, I'm not sure that I like that.
What?
What you just said.
Our very bright future?
Yeah.
What's the matter with that?
Well, it just seemed a little presuming, that's all.
Well, it depends.
On what?
On whether you're the honest woman I think you are.
Do you think I'm dishonest?
No. No, I don't think so. I have been known to make mistakes in the past, though.
Really? Tell me about them.
Mr. Vane, are you asking me to tell you about my former lovers?
Not necessarily. I would, imagine that we'd be here rather a long time if you told me the complete story.
I'm in no hurry. I have nowhere else to go. Would you like me to begin?
Do you want to tell me?
No. Do you want to tell me about yours?
About my former lovers?
Well, isn't that the topic at the moment? You don't have to tell me anything.
I know.
It isn't that I don't want to know. It's that I already know.
What do you mean? What do you know?
Oh, I know you were married to Robert Scorpio for a short time. And since your separation, you've been pure as the driven snow.
You have been checking up.
Haven't you been checking up on me?
Mm-hmm.
And have you found out what you wanted to know?
Yeah, not enough.
Why don't you ask me? I've nothing to hide.
And if you did?
Well, if I did, I would be with the wrong woman.
Yes, you would.
Would you care to dance?
Do you remember when we first met?
Of course I do.
We were dancing like this.
I know.
I was so disappointed when you left, and I didn't even know who you were.
And you were angry when you found out.
I know. I've been angry with you rather a lot, haven't I?
We've wasted a lot of time.
But I didn't know.
I knew.
What did you know?
I knew from the first time I saw you, you were the only woman I would ever want. We have a choice, dear Anna. A moment of sweet silence. Or we could exchange thoughts.
I never thought I would ever be attracted to another man.
Were there dreams?
Mm-hmm. Yes, of course there were dreams.
I never thought I'd meet a woman like you. Like you, there were dreams.
It's nice to know. Sometimes dreams come true.
I was watching you sleep. You're so beautiful.
That makes you feel a little strange, actually. Being watched without knowing it. What time is it?
I can understand you feeling that way if you've been watched by a total stranger.
With anyone?
Something's bothering you. What is it?
Nothing's bothering me. I don't know. I think it just has something to do with my training.
Are you sorry about last night?
No.
Then what?
I don't know. I'll have to think.
Well?
I don't want to tell you right now.
Why not now?
Because it might sound unpleasant, and I don't want that.
Oh, risk it, Anna.
All right. It's just that, just because of last night, doesn't mean that I'm always will be available.
Neither am I. Don't play games with me.
I'm not.
We're adults. We both waited a long time for last night. A hell of a long time. Too much time.
Is that supposed to mean I have to take back everything I just said?
Well, I wouldn't mind if you did.
You know, you're a very possessive man.
So what?
Well, I am my own woman, and I don't like possessive men.
Well, I think you can grow to like them, my darling.
Never, my darling.
We'll see.
Yes, we shall.
You may put your badge back on now, Anna. At least until the next time I see you.
You're impossible.
I think perhaps we both are. But it does liven things up a bit, don't you think? Well, I have to say goodbye now. I have to go. Would a tender goodbye kiss upset you too much?
We shall have to see.
I'll be thinking about you all day long.
You must try very hard not to think about him all day long. Oh, Duke.
Anna.
I'm sorry to interrupt. Hello, Mr. Grenfell. Nice to see you again.
It's my pleasure, Mr. Vane.
There was no one outside.
It's quite all right, please.
Actually, I came round to congratulate you on your election last night, Duke.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, last night was very special for me.
Was it really?
Yes.
See, I had no idea how much this election meant to Duke. Oh, if you've got the papers from the mail, just leave them on the desk. I'll deal with them in a minute. Duke, I thought you were my clerk.
What clerk?
The clerk outside, the officer outside. What are you doing here?
Was that a bona fide question, or is it just curiosity? Or is it a challenge?
Duke, I have a lot of work to do, and, I don't think that we had an appointment.
Do I need a reason to see you?
Yes, anyone that comes to visit me during the day, during office hours, has to have a reason.
Office hours.
Well, I don't clock in at 9 and clock out at 5.
I admire your dedication. Why don't you come work for me?
What are you doing here?
I don't know. I just thought of a reason.
I bet you did.
No, this is legitimate. Insofar as an invitation is a legitimate reason.
What is
Is
it?
that a good enough excuse to come by?
Well, it depends what the invitation is, if it's legal.
It's a party. I'm having a party at Union headquarters on Friday night. Well, it's not just a party, it's also a fundraiser. We're going to try and raise some money for the police fund.
That's right. It raises an interesting question of mine. Ever since I heard about this party, I wondered what you were doing getting involved with police charities.
Guess.
Out of the goodness of your heart.
Guess again. It's probably the only way I could get you to show up. Otherwise, you would have said it was too partisan.
Well, I'll buy 10 tickets and you can give them away.
Oh, you're playing very hard to get.
Well, how do you know that I'm free on Friday anyway? I have an awful lot of paperwork to do, and I would appreciate it if I could get on with it.
No, you haven't answered my question. Will you be there on Friday night or not?
Do you always get everything you want?
I don't know. Not until you answer my question.
Right. Do you win?
The answer is yes.
Yes, what?
Yes, I do get everything I want. I'll see you later.
What? So far, you get everything you want.
One more thing. I'll be coming over to your place this evening. And you will be cooking dinner for me. Yeah.
You're incorrigible, do you know that?
Oh, Anna, we had a deal. I promised Robin that I'd keep you company every single night while she was gone. Did you forget?
No, I didn't forget that.
Okay, I'll see you later.
Well, you'll have to eat before you come, because I'm not cooking tonight on a working night. I'm just warning you.
Yeah, I dream about the roast beef and the potatoes that you made the other night.
Do you?
Every night.
Well, there was just an exception, because tonight you'll just have to make do with coffee. Otherwise, you're on your own.
Fine. I'll cook dinner for you then. You don't have to worry. I know my way around the kitchen. Do you remember?